Bought a new foundation brush, literally from Amazon. I've never seen this brand, but it is really nice. It's really soft, and I literally use tinted moisturizer. It's not even technically foundation. It's a 3-in-1 tinted skin conditioner from the Lip Bar. I do use all the Lip Bar products. This is one of the ways I was just thinking about this. How I stay minimalistic is I like stay minimal in like my products and like the things that I buy, consume, you know, products that I consume and all that, is I stick with the same brand. For one thing, like if it's working, I'm not going to change it. I find something I like, I find something I want to support, and I go with it. And then another way is I don't purchase unless I'm out of it. So I only like buy one of these, you know, when I need it, when I'm out of it, whatever. Like same thing with like, it's crazy, like blushes and stuff. And like obviously this is makeup, and like makeup does have like an expiration date, so I do pay attention to that, and I try not to go too past it. Try not to go too past it. To be honest, I try not to, but like I feel like blushes and stuff, I'm more lenient. Blushes and bronzers, more lenient, but like foundations, I pay attention to the date. Mascara, pay attention to the date and all that, so I don't like have something for like a super long time that's gonna affect my skin. So anyway, that was a minimalist rant. But today we are going to start planning for the next month. But I really enjoy doing this video. This helps me feel prepared and like put together for the month. And then the process of my reset. So I usually do a monthly reset, and I have it all written down. It's all like a plan. It's all listed and everything, and so like at this time I'm like doing the list, and then I do all the things. I do my reflection, I do my decluttering, I do my planning, and getting ready for the next month. So I enjoy that process. It's so helpful for me for like just the future, like going forward, and like making sure I'm doing things. And when I don't do it now, it's like so standard. When I don't do it, it just feels weird. I feel like not that I didn't accomplish anything, but like that I'm just not put together and like as put together as I would want to be. And I do end up forgetting things, and I end up not adding certain things to like my calendar or my or like events or appointments or whatever. So it is super important, something that I really enjoy doing. And I'm going to do this time, this is the first time I'm going to do this, where I do more month, like full month planning, because there are things that I can like put on my calendar and like in my reminders and in my notes and stuff that are more long term than a week. And I'll explain that when I do it, but I am going to start doing that because what I'm finding is when I get to the week, sometimes I'm like too busy to like sit down and like fully write some things out, but they're easy things. For example, my work schedule. So my work schedule it's not consistent. It's not like Monday through Friday or anything. I do work retail. I work at a grocery store. So it's not consistent in that way, but it is consistent in certain ways. For example, once a month I have to do inventory. So usually that week my schedule is the same. So that's 1 week out of the month. And then another, every week I have a meeting. So usually my core of my week is pretty much the same. And then what's the other thing that makes my work schedule consistent? Oh, like other people's day off. So I have a management team, and they're like, the management team has certain days that they have to work and they have to be off. So then that usually makes another 2 weeks of my schedule pretty consistent. So like literally 2.5 out of the 4 weeks, my schedule is pretty consistent. So what I'm going to do is like put a rough draft in of my schedule for the whole month into my phone, and then I'm going to put a rough draft into my phone, and then I'm going to go from there. And then I'll just adjust it weekly, because I do like physical paper planning. I do digital planning like in my phone calendar. And then I also have like a Notion plan, and it does seem like a lot. I know it seems like a lot, but it's really because like each thing does different things for me. So my phone calendar really just has my appointments and like standing appointments, and like long-term stuff. Like, for example, if I go to the dentist office, I make another dentist appointment for 6 months down the road. I put that in my phone calendar. I don't have my paper calendar with me. And then there's also a good chance that my paper calendar won't have the month provided. So I put that in my phone calendar. Also like alarms on my phone, reminders and all that. Like that's the biggest thing that I use my phone calendar for. And that helps me really stay on track. I've even gone to, like with my job, I got a new position over this past year, for example. And yeah, I got a new job over this past year. And so it was a new position to me, and there were things that I had to like incorporate into my everyday life that I really wasn't doing yet. So I incorporated using alarms on my phone. And like for the day. So it's literally time. I literally have time blocking alarms that go off on my phone. And I feel like in some ways it's annoying, and in some ways it's so helpful, just because of the job that I do. When I go to work and I'm doing so many different things, like losing track of time is so easy for me. And like that's a good and a bad thing. It's good because like I can like focus and like deep dive into stuff, and like I really like that aspect of it. But it's bad because I'm salary and I don't need to be staying over every single day. And that's pretty much what was happening. I was staying over, I was skipping my lunches. So I've been using my alarms. So now that that's working, I want to use my alarms for my at-home life as well. So that is something that I'm going to incorporate in as well. Use my alarms more, use my my digital calendar more with reminders and alarms, so I can remember to do things. And I'm saying remember like my memory is bad. My memory is not bad. It's just that I get caught up in doing things sometimes. Like for example, the other day I wanted to cook and I wanted to bake, and I was like, dang, like I have like 2 hours of time, you know, I need to do X, Y, and Z. So I started to do my cooking and my baking, and I got kind of distracted in the middle. So I had an alarm to kind of bring me back. And so like the alarm went off and it was like, oh, it's time for you to start getting ready for bed, like start cleaning up. And I was like, oh, okay, great. So having that like little reminder, it's helpful. And I feel like it's taking less pressure off of what I'm doing in the moment or what I have to do in the future, because it's like I have an alarm for this or I have a reminder for something, and it's like, okay, my brain right now doesn't have to think about that alarm or reminder or that thing that I have to do, because my alarm's going to go off and it's going to tell me I need to do that thing. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But that's how it's helping me, because it's really helping me like and not get distracted, and it like pulls me back, it reels me in, it brings me back to like the now. So it's really helpful. So I'm going to be setting all of those things up today for the next month. I'm gonna do my wall calendar. I'm gonna do my regular calendar, and I'm putting on makeup because I have somewhere to go in a couple hours. So yeah, I have somewhere to go. So that's why I'm putting my makeup on now. So basically when I finish, I can be ready and not procrastinating. I just can't procrastinate anymore. Also, I think like having my goals set. So I do the 12-week year, if you don't know. I do the 12-week year, and like having my 12-week year goals like set and ready for the next week has also really been helping. I've been using a checklist, so many more checklists, because like I don't know what it is. Like I don't know if it's just me, but like I know I need to do something, but I'll skip a step, or I'll forget a step, or I won't think about something that's really important that I need to do, right? And then I go back like later on and I'm like, dang, like I didn't even do that. Like I know I needed to do that, but I didn't do it. And so having like the checklist for pretty much everything has also taken pressure off of the process for me. Like not thinking about it, it helps so much. Like I can't even, it helps so much. So I've even made lists for my routines, my morning routine, my before work routine, my after work routine. Like I've made list for all of these things, and it is also like it's just taken so much pressure off of like thought process almost of it, and it has made it easier for me to do the things. Like yeah, it's just made it easier for me to do the things, and I'm just feeling really good. I'm feeling really good about it. I'm feeling really positive about it. Especially when like there's other parts of my life that I'm not feeling positive about. So this part, like my planning and stuff, when I have that, I have it together in the sense of like, I know what I'm going to do and I have a plan. I freaking love it. I love it. I love that for me. It's great. I am here for that. So, my makeup is done. Yeah. Makeup is done. I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to start doing each planning thing. Actually, let me make a list right now. I'm going to make a list. I found this little list thing. I think it's Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to make a list really quickly. I just have 8 little bullet points here and I'm just going to tell you what we're going to do. First, makeup. Yes, sometimes I put things on my list that I know I can easily check off. Now I'm going to get dressed. Then I'm going to change my wall calendar. I'm going to change my paper calendar, my paper agenda. I'm going to load in my work schedule in my digital calendar. And then I'm going to update my 12-week year. And I'm going to update my Notion reflection. And that'll pretty much be my planning. Oh, well, I think the last thing may be plan out reset video, because I need to go in and like load certain things, because I'm also gonna change my reset video, but we'll talk about that when we get there. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's get to work. Another thing that I do to stay on task, timers. So the Pomodoro method, so good. Love this method, literally love it. So I just put a timer. Usually I just do 20-minute increments so I can stay on task. It helps me so well, just staying on task. So timer, 20 minutes, and let's go. Recently I've been trying out this method of planning. Not planning, sorry, it's like a productivity method to like stick with your routines, and it's called the 3-7 method. And so one part of the method is like you have routines for everything that you do, and then the other part of it is you have like themed days. So I wrote out the theme days that I want to have, and so then in my planner I'm going to write them on the corresponding day. So I have an admin day, a development day, a filming day, an editing day, family day, a rest day, and a self-care day. So I do work 5 days out of the week. So then when I come home in the afternoon, that's the only time I can do those things. So on my work days, I'll put like the days that are like the least amount of like energy, so to speak. So for example, editing, Honestly, I could do that like after work because it's just like a sit down thing. I sit down for 2 hours or an hour and a half and like I just edit. So I think I'll do that for one of the days. Time to get on the computer. So I'm going to go ahead and load my work days into my calendar. So I haven't been doing this consistently. Well, I kind of talked about this. I haven't been doing it consistently. I usually just do it on my phone and I do it pretty quickly. So, and now I want to do it for the whole month. So I do use Google Calendar, and it's like integrated on my phone in the sense of like, I put addresses in there so it tells me if there's traffic when I'm going somewhere. It tells me the best time to leave. That's like the main thing. I put addresses in there, but I also put reminders in there so it'll pop up on my phone. All of that. I use it for future planning, all of that. So, but now I want to incorporate it more daily things. More like not daily, but like real time things, because I just want to be more integrated in my schedule, not forget things. Remember also like where I'm at for the here and now. That I find that I have a hard time doing, where I get lost almost in the future because I am looking at it both ways. I'm looking at the far future, like a month in advance, but then sometimes I'm looking at the now and I just kind of lose track. So I want to be able to hold all of that, the information the best way, basically. That makes sense. Loading it in now. I also need to move around some things because I have these time blocking. Let me share my screen. Sorry, I'm literally looking at my calendar and I see an appointment on here and I'm like, I don't think it's right, but we're gonna have to see. I'm off on the next day, and this is why I do this as well. So, as you can see from my screen, I have a wax appointment here on Wednesday, which is Wednesday of next week. Yeah, Wednesday of next week. But that's because I thought my day off was gonna be on that day, but it's not. So I'm going to have to remember to call to change that. So I'm gonna write that down. So I have these. Okay, this is what I want to show you. I have these time blocking things in here that are already loaded in here. They load every single week. So like if I go to next week, almost the same appointments are in here. Okay, I'm frustrated, but it's fine. I'm like, my appointments are jacked up. So I have these time blocking things in here. They load in here every single week, and then I just move them around. So that is what I'm going to go ahead and do. So I do have 2 gym memberships because of my work. I work about an hour away, and I like to work out before I go to work. So I have a gym that is close to my job that I go to. I have 2 gym memberships, so there's that. So I do load my workouts in because it's something that I want to like keep track of, and I put like the addresses in. Put the addresses in for everything, so it tells me like when I need to leave. This is really important for like when I'm going before work, because it tells me for traffic. So that's why it's super helpful for me that I have that. Okay, so I also like labeled each day in my calendar, so I need to put in if I'm doing certain things. So like I'm gonna film on this day, but then I'm also going to edit, because I can't have too many things like after work, because I won't do them. I can really just get like one task done after work because I want to get in bed at a good time. So my weekly calendar is done, and so now I'm going to go ahead and like fill in my work days of what I think they're going to be for the rest of the month. This is my first time trying this, so I could have to move it around a lot, but I think really the key will be like making sure I go in and adjust it if it ends up not being what I'm thinking it's gonna be. So that's gonna be the key, because like it's gonna be the key. My face is shiny. So I'm just getting back home. It's in the afternoon, in the evening time. So getting back to my checklist, I literally finished half of it, a good half of it. So I'm into updating my 12-week year. Yeah, I know that I didn't do the best with my 12-week year this week, but I don't think I did terrible. Pull it up as soon as the computer comes up. But yeah, I did not do the best with that. The other things I feel like I did good with. I feel like I did good with the other things. So let me see. I'm gonna open it up. I also need to update my book tracker. I didn't put that on there, but yeah, I did good with reading this month. I wanted to read 10 books. I feel like I need to read one more book to hit 10 books this month. I really wanted to read 10 books this month. I think I might try and squeeze a book in tonight. Yeah, because even my book club book, I don't think I'm gonna get through it. So it's like, it's enemies to lovers, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan because I really don't like when the characters don't like each other for no reason. I really am not a fan. So I don't like that. Okay, I'm in my Notion. Let me, all right. So here we are on our page. So I'm gonna go on my 12-week year. And this is what I need to update for this week. Let's see. I've showed up 10 times for this goal. This is great. I'm doing great. All right, so weeks. I'm pretty sure I paid my credit card. I need to check. I did not get cash out. And I did budget my paycheck. I guess I planned 2 videos. I only posted one long form video though. So I think I posted it for Sunday actually. Yeah. Oh, and I did post 3 short form videos. Okay. I did okay. I did not do any travel agent training. Great. All right. So I'm going to reflect really quickly for week 2. Okay, I am done. I'm done. I also put down updating my tracker, my book tracker. And I did do that honestly already. I just have 1 book left in there, which is my book club book. And I haven't finished it. Shoot. Yeah. It's in there. But I haven't finished it yet. So yeah, but it's updated. I didn't realize I was like updated already, but I must have went in there before and updated everything. So whew, that's it for this. It was kind of all over the place planning, but I got my planning done. Did my paper planning. I did my 12-week year planning, all the things. I'm ready to do my official reset video, which I'll do tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna film it tomorrow because yeah, I have all the things ready for it and done and all good. So let's get into May. It's here. May is here. Yeah, but we're ready. We are now ready for May. We are locked in. We are loaded. We are reset. I'll film my actual reset tomorrow, and that video will be up next. But I think I'm getting into the groove. I think I'm finding my niche. I'm finding my place to be. Not even niche, but like just finding my way with my content, and I'm really excited about that because I do want it to be a thing for me. I do want it. over this past month, I think I was like going back and forth about like, do I want content to actually be like a stream of income? And I do, and I keep coming back to it because I do want it to be that. So here we are, we're locking in. I have so many things in plan for the future. I will let you guys know as soon as I like get it all like together and like in a good package to like deliver to you. But I do have some things that I want to do with my content, and I'm so excited to like just move forward in it, and to like I feel really confident about what I'm doing, so I think that also will help. But yeah, here we are. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't checked out my channel, you can subscribe by hitting my face on the screen, and if you also want to check out my previous reset videos, I will link them on the screen as well. Thank you for watching.